Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives. Not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Even the numbness in my hands is completely gone.
Heart and Body Extract for a long and healthy life.
Good morning, friends. Greetings. Welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 29 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we welcome your phone calls on The Bright Side. Our number today and every day is 844-236-6010. 844-236-6010. Try to call in early so we can get to as many calls as possible. We don't have to leave anybody on hold. If we have left you on hold in the past, tell our call screener and we'll get you first up, or we'll put you at the head of the line anyway. Our number 844-236-6010. If you have any questions about the longevity products, about formulations, about skincare, if you want to get off your meds or get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program like the one designed by Dr. Wallach, we can help you. 844-236-6010 is our number. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program, you can head over to my website, brightsideben.com, or you can head over to criticalhealthnews.com or pharmacistben.com. You can order products directly from the website, or for a one-time $10 fee, you can sign up to join the Bright Side Ben team right off the website, brightsideben.com, criticalhealthnews.com, or pharmacistben.com. Of course, you can also call the Bright Side Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. All right, welcome back to the Bright Side, friends. Thanks for joining us. We're talking skin health in honor of my new Truth Treatment products. So many of you have asked about the Truth Treatment products. You can find out all about it on my Facebook page. That is The Truth with Ben. We update that regularly with little tidbits about skincare and skin health. If you're interested in purchasing any of the Truth Treatment products, you can purchase them off of truthtreatments.com. We're talking skin health. We'll be talking skin health here on the Bright Side for a little longer. Skin, keep in mind, we've been talking about the skin as an organ. The skin is a living, throbbing, fully fledged bodily organ, even though when you look at it, it doesn't really look like much is happening. And it's this lack of real understanding of the skin's nature as a dynamic, living, throbbing structure, an organ. Every is organ-like as your heart or your spleen or your liver or any other organ in the body. But the fact that it just doesn't look like anything's happening, you look at your arm, nothing's really throbbing and vibrating, certainly not heart-like or spleen-like or lung-like. And it's this lack of understanding of the skin as a dynamic structure that allows us to do the crazy things we do to our skin in order to make the skin look better, and allows us to use these silly products and listen to silly people telling us silly strategies about how to make our skin healthier and look better. What the heck does Cindy Crawford know about skin? What does a movie star know about skin? Even a plastic surgeon and a dermatologist knows very little about the skin. That's why if you go to the doctor for a skin condition, you're probably going to get the same thing that you would have gotten 50 years ago, a steroid cream or an antibiotic. This is all dermatologists have in their weaponry. in their armamentum against skin issues and against skin diseases, because even dermatologists don't recognize that the skin is an organ like the heart or the liver or the lungs or the spleen. And trusting in the medical mythology about moisturizing and wrinkles and steroids and suppressing inflammation and treating skin diseases like eczema and acne and psoriasis by basically rubbing stuff on the surface to create changes in the skin's chemical and structural makeup, this is why they don't work. This is why these strategies are so useless, and this is why there's very little a doctor in the medical model or the department store model can do to address skin health issues. Last we spoke, we were talking about vitamin C, which along with vitamin A makes up what I call the dynamic duo of topical skincare vitamins. If you are using a skin health product or an anti-aging skincare product, or even if you're just using a so-called moisturizer, or really any kind of skincare product to keep your skin beautiful, attractive, healthy, young-looking, and they're not featuring fatty vitamin C, not the cheapo, ineffective ascorbic acid form. If you're using a skincare product or skincare line or skincare products that don't feature fatty vitamin C and retinol or perhaps retinoic acid, you are really missing the boat on accessing the power of topical skin health. And you're leaving anti-aging and you're leaving upregulation of connective tissue and moisturization, true moisturization, on the table. Now, both these nutrients, vitamin A and vitamin C, are important from a dietary perspective, from an internal perspective, as well as from a topical perspective. But there's some problems associated with getting vitamin A and, for that matter, getting vitamin C into the blood through the digestive system. Mostly it's a problem with vitamin A. Vitamin C is pretty well handled by the digestive system. But vitamin A, there's some problems there, and keeping your vitamin A concentrations high enough is going to be somewhat difficult. Now, vitamin C, because it's water-soluble, does not present with an absorption problem, but it does present with an excretion problem. So vitamin A and vitamin C are kind of opposites. Vitamin A is stored in the body. You're not going to really excrete a lot, but you do have a little bit of an issue with absorption, especially if you're dealing with Crohn's disease or intestinal disease or gallbladder issues, or God forbid you've had a gallbladder taken out or a hysterectomy. All of these can compromise vitamin A absorption. Vitamin C has the opposite problem. Vitamin C, the absorption is not an issue, but because it's so readily eliminated from the body, keeping blood levels high enough to have a good effect, that can be a problem. And then there's the problem of what I call partitioning. Remember, the skin is going to be the last place that the body is delivering nutrients to if there's a deficiency. The skin is the last organ of last resort. The heart to the body, the heart is more important than the skin. The spleen is more important to the skin. The lungs and the brain and the nervous system, these are all more important to the body than the skin. And under deficiency states, the skin is going to be the last place that gets the vitamin C. Thus, the importance of topically applying both vitamin A and vitamin C. You can bypass this partitioning problem. In other words, if you're deficient in vitamin A and vitamin C and your body is partitioning the stuff to your heart, for example, or to your blood vessels or to the circulatory system, you can bypass some of that partitioning by putting the vitamin A and vitamin C directly on top of the skin. We spent a lot of time talking about vitamin A, and I'm not going to talk too much more about it. I really want to get into vitamin C. Vitamin C is stupendously important for skin health. Most people know that the name of the deficiency disease that's associated with vitamin C deficiency is called scurvy. Scurvy is the medical term for vitamin C deficiency disease. In fact, excuse me, the technical name for vitamin C, ascorbic acid, refers to the fact that when you have enough of it, you're not going to have scurvy. Ascorbutic acid. That's the technical name. That's the real name for vitamin C. Ascorbutic acid. A meaning without, scorbutic meaning scurvy. Vitamin C is that vitamin that keeps you from getting scurvy. It's ascorbutic, without scurvy. So most people know that scurvy is the disease that's caused by vitamin C deficiency. But what most people don't realize is that at least partially, scurvy manifests itself as a skin disease. At least partially. Scurvy is a skin disease. Vitamin C is the final requirement. In chemistry, we say it's the rate-limiting step. It's the final requirement for the production of the body's most important anti-wrinkle fiber, something called collagen. You've all heard of collagen. And vitamin C is the most important element in the production of anti-wrinkle, wrinkle-fighting collagen. Collagen can be thought of as a mesh or a net upon which skin cells and their extrusions sit on top of. As collagen starts to break down, and if it's not being replaced, the skin can start to sink. And that's what we call a wrinkle. All right, got more to say about topical vitamin C when we come back from our break. Our number 844-236-6010. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back after this. All right, we are back on The Bright Side. Thanks for joining us, friends. We're on the air Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time, 24/7 on our archive page at brightsideben.com. If you're interested in purchasing any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program, recommended on the program, please head to my websites, brightsideben.com, or my blog, pharmacistben.com. Thank you to Robert Lundgren, who set that up for me. And now you can also go over to criticalhealthnews.com, which is my new blog that I set up with George Norrie. We update both blogs regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. And, of course, you can order products directly off the website, or you can sign up to join the Brightside Ben team directly off the websites as well. You can also call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Isn't it great to know that you can order products directly off the website, that you don't have to deal with a medical model, that you can get yourself on a nutritional supplement program and truly reduce your blood pressure, truly reduce blood fats and cholesterol, truly eliminate immune conditions and autoimmune conditions, whether you're talking arthritis or hep C or multiple sclerosis, at least reduce the symptomology, if not totally eliminate many of these conditions which are related to nutritional deficiencies. If you've got questions about how to do that, we welcome your phone calls on the Bright Side. 844-236-6010 is our number, 844-236-6010. Okay, so scurvy is vitamin C deficiency disease. Most people know that, but what most people don't know is that scurvy is in many ways a skin issue, a skin health issue, and that's because the connective tissue fiber that holds skin in place, that keeps skin from forming wrinkles, which are basically little pits in the connective tissue where the skin sinks down into. What most people don't realize is that this is a form of scurvy in the sense that it is a collagen deficiency issue, and it may very well be related to vitamin C deficiencies. No vitamin C, no collagen net, and that means skin cells and their extrusions will begin to sag, and that will look like a wrinkle. Sagging skin is skin that is pitting, if you will, into little defects or little holes where collagen used to be, and it's secondary to the lack of production. It follows a lack of production of collagen, which in many ways, or many times, is nothing more than a vitamin C deficiency. Now, certainly there's other causes for collagen deficiency, but one of the major causes is vitamin C deficiency, which should be understandable considering most of us aren't supplementing with vitamin C, and most of us are urinating, and if you're urinating, you're losing your vitamin C. And if you're not supplementing and replacing it on some level, it's pretty darn easy to become deficient in vitamin C. As vitamin C deficiency progresses, even more significant and troubling signs will develop. Weakness in blood vessels. Blood vessels are also largely made up of collagen. This can show up as strokes and aneurysms, as well as the development of cholesterol plaques. How do you like that? Cholesterol plaques that form in the blood vessels are really the body's attempt to patch up weak blood vessels that can be the result of nothing more than a vitamin C deficiency. Yes, elevated blood cholesterol plaques, and calcium deposits in blood vessels can really be nothing more than the manifestation of a vitamin C deficiency showing up as weakness in the blood vessels. The body is actually attempting to patch up broken down blood vessels. Hardened tissue and mineral deposits in the vasculature are the body's attempts to strengthen weak blood vessel walls. They're like a Band-Aid, if you will. Elevated cholesterol can be thought of, blood cholesterol plaques, I should say, the sticky stuff that forms in blood vessels, can really be nothing more than the manifestation of a vitamin C deficiency. This, according to many researchers, including Dr. Matthias Rath, who's a German cardiologist, who's written extensively about this phenomenon, especially in his book, Why Animals Don't Get Heart Attacks. This may be the real cause of heart disease. Vitamin C deficiency may be the cause of heart disease, or at least partially the cause of heart disease, as well as the cause of deposits, cholesterol deposits and calcium deposits in blood vessels. And this is also the reason why statin drugs and other boneheaded cholesterol-lowering strategies, mostly drug-related, are typically not very effective when it comes to preventing heart attacks. That's right, statin drugs are not very effective.